Hello and welcome to 7th episode of Project Management Video of Knowledge. Today's topic is close the project or close. Now, when you are in close the project or close the phase, you should understand the mentality that is required. You are closing each and everything. Deliverables which were produced in direct and managed work. They have been verified by the quality and they have been validated by validate scope, which means they are accepted deliverables. You have accepted deliverables at your hand. You have trained team. Maybe while entering into this process, speaking about in reality, many of the team members have already left if it is a closed project, and many of the team members are being changed if it is closed the phase. So you are moving ahead with your project and you are finalizing all things. You are finalizing the procurement which must have been closed in the control procurement. You may need project charter, you need business document to ensure that the benefits for which this project was created are being realized. You need your project management plan, close procurement documentation, your OPS in this process. And you will be doing trend analysis to see how have we done variance analysis, how much we won, how much we lost, have we benefited from this project. For example, if my company is a construction company, at the end of the project, I want that my company earned a huge amount of money or saved a huge amount of money. Let's say the firm fixed price of the project was 100 million and we spent 95 million. So our company earns in this time 5 million. But what if we spend 100.1 million? This means all this effort is useless because we haven't earned anything talking about financial terms. Maybe we have earned the reputation, we have earned other things, but talking about reputation is one thing. That's an intangible asset that you start a project to complete it. But talking about tangible asset, we haven't completed the task according to it. So let's start with the notes and see how we can do it. So close the project or close phase. So we are closing the project, we are checking we are that everything is according to plan, everything has been done. So let's move forward. This is basically how the phases were started. We initiated something, then we planned, then we executed, we monitored and controlled along the way. Now we are closing. One more thing, remember from exam point of view, it has 8% value in exam. This means you can see almost 15 to 16 question relative to closing the project. So pay very close attention to this process. Okay, we are confirming the work has been done according to the requirement, agreed requirement, project scope statement, or I would say agreements or project charter, business case, benefit management plan. We are closing the procurement. We are gaining the formal acceptance, a written acceptance. We are completing all the reports, lesson learns are being written, lesson learns are being archived, then lesson learns are updated, and we are transferring the services product results to the client or customer. So deliverable accepted deliverable goes here, organization assets come here. We have developed a closing procedure to train our team members. All procurements are being closed, scope have been verified and confirmed, all documents are archived and handoffs have been done. So these are basically the ITTOs we were talking about. So let's see, now we are in the closing. Let's take an example of a hospital to understand what does basically closing means. The construction of the hospital has been completed. All equipment has been installed. The staff has been trained to use that equipment. Operational team has been trained to use those facilities. Now project is ready to close. So we understand one thing very important in this process is that training of the staff, training of the facility also comes here. You have to train the people who are going to run the operations phase. Because we know that from the business point of view, when the projects end, operation starts. So the project has ended and operation has started. So the training is must. The training must have been completed. If we talk about the technical definition of this process, the process of finalizing all activities across all the project management groups to formally complete the project of phase. So we have initiated plans, executed monitoring and control. Now we are closing all the work. Resources are being released. And when we talk about administrative point of view, we are reviewing all the informations have been archived, closed, scope baselines, cost, schedule, they are closed, ensure that work is done, procedures to investigate the root cause analysis. Maybe we utilize Pareto chart here and see the level of sigma we have done, number of defects, and how good we have engaged the stakeholders along the way. We have satisfied the exit criteria. This is very important. Most of the time we think that okay, we have done each and everything, but according to the definition of done, according to the exit criteria, we have not satisfied. So it is important that we satisfy those exit criteria. We transfer project, product or services. We collect record, audit the process, get lesson learned, and archive project information. So accepted deliverables come here, charter, documents, business documents. Business documents do come here. Then agreements, project documents, procurement documents, plan, OPS, all important things are coming here and giving their input so that they can facilitate us in closing. Experts are coming, they are auditing the process, legal issues are being resolved, legal issues are being seen, legislation being there. Maybe we can have arbitrary distribution here that people are not agreeing that the deliverables have been done. So we get the help of a consultant to solve the issue that people are not agreeing the project is done. And this does happen in many of the projects that exit criteria, although it was agreed, but now the criteria is being changed by one of the parties. So you need ADR, someone to help you to facilitate that closing of the project, or if ADR is not working, then you may have to go to court or something like that. So experts can be helpful here. And we have the meeting to confirm the deliverables have been accepted, lessons have been learned, and most importantly, the thing I love about closing, to celebrate success. We do document analysis, regression analysis to see how the variables works with each other, how the trend is moving, what is the variance analysis, and we see the final product services report. We write the report, we write what are the lesson learned, how the projects have benefited us, what are the risks that were addressed, that were not addressed, what how much contingency reserves have been used, how effective risk management was, how effective stakeholder management was, how good we have done in the terms of quality, have we trained our resources, training of resources for the next project. We must archive that these resources have been trained on this things so they can be utilized. For example, if you are working in a wind turbine or somewhere where you are working at height, you get a GW training, the international training that is prerequisite for someone to go about 100 feet high. So if someone is trained on that, you can archive it that these resource have been trained, they can be utilized again, and then you archive what are the resources you have and how much performance evaluation have been done and how good or bad their performance is. I wouldn't say bad, how much performance improvement they required. So you finalize all those things and you write the report. Then you update the documents, you update the OPS project files, closure phases, historical information, and that's all about closing. Once again, remember closing has a critical importance from exam point of view because only one process having 8% weightage in the exam. So give a great attention to this topic. I hope this has added value in your PMP journey. I hope these videos are helping you. If that is the case, feel free to share it with anyone you like and use my material as you want. Thank you very much for listening.